as a use case in construction, we would probably, from a client's perspective, what would a client benefit from us using AI, and how can that help? So it's one of our actual problems is trying to define. We can sit in a room of stakeholders in the company and regularly do this. So we're sitting with one of our main contractors, and everyone in the room has a different use case for what information and what tools we can provide them. This is where it becomes really exciting. So the reason we set up our company was for commercial benefit, so direct transfer of materials, as one example, can yield significant cost savings of landfill, etc. But there's also a huge sustainability benefit in that. So for us, that was the two sort of main things that we were getting from it. And then then we started looking at the data and started thinking, wait a minute, this is independent data that nobody else is mapping in the way that we're mapping it. So then you start to look at how can we use AI to leverage that data to create value for other people. So we look at the quarrying companies who want to understand that where's there going to be a massive draw on materials in the future. And this is what we have service partners who are quarrying companies, material suppliers and handlers. And they're really keen on understanding that. Is there going to be a massive need for Type 1 in Yorkshire in 2027 because some main contractors and developers are loading their pipeline work and their tender work into our system, that we can give them the data and the feedback to where they may want to purchase companies and open quarries, and where material needs may be. So that's one use case of where it can be super useful. Other use cases can be visibility of supply chain. So we're talking to frameworks and clients have an understanding of what the supply chain's doing. Yes, granted, the supply chain don't want to supply all of their information because there's commercially sensitive information in there, but the top level client wants to understand what's happening and not relying on the feedback from the supply chain. So the use cases suddenly become super broad from the information that we're gathering.